What's up everybody, it's the Biz. I'm back again with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to give you an overview of my reef tank for August 2018. Now if you're not a member of the channel, if you're not part of the movement, go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I release a new video, and thank you for watching the channel. So for August 2018, probably the biggest thing that I've done probably to the tank in quite a while is I changed 1/3 of the Aquascape. I did this, it's probably been almost a month now. I took out about 60 pounds of rock and replaced it with about 30 pounds and kind of made an arch. I've added a lot of corals to that arch. Most of the corals are placed where I want them on the top of the arch. I have a couple of areas kind of on the more lower parts of the arch that I want to fill in, but I really don't know what I want to do with that yet. I'm really looking for something like a blue tabling acro, something that it's going to look real nice against a lot of the red and the different greens that I have in the area. So if you have any suggestions of a blue tabling acro, let me know. I'm really looking for one right now. Another thing, because of those changes, have been the increase of cyano. I'm guessing that's because of the change in the rocks. I see new cyano mats kind of growing on the new rock, which I kind of expect that the rock has to go from being dead rock to live rock. So it's kind of in that ugly stage right now, but you know, it is what it is. It kind of has to happen in order for it to be live rock. So I'm also seeing more on the sand bed, and that's really what's troubling me. I've went ahead and decided to go ahead and use Clean. I just need to mix it up and dump it in the reef. I'm probably going to do it sometime this week, but that's going to be my next step as far as dealing with this cyano. I'm tired of dealing with it, I guess you would say the old-fashioned way, by reducing feeding. My fish just tend to look hungry to me all the time now, even though, you know, fish will eat whenever you present them food, but you know, I just kind of have that bad feeling. So now, another thing that I found out within the last couple of weeks is my Triton testing. I haven't talked a lot about Triton testing here. In fact, my tank has ran with high tin for quite some time, and I finally think I found the source of that and have eliminated from my tank. So my Triton tests are looking a lot better, at least this last one. There's a new video I'm going to have coming out on that, so be sure to check that out. As far as my Apex, I have made a few changes to the Apex. I've added a PM2 and salinity probe. I added that to my water mixing station, and I did that because I've been doing a lot of large water changes, and I've kind of wanted to keep track of what the temperature and the salinity is, so the PM2 is doing that. I've also changed the way that I've been doing my automatic water change. So, you know, I used to have a 1-button water change. The problem with that is that it's real slow, and it's really for a kind of daily continuous, you know, small amount water change. And the amounts of water I've been changing, 40, 50, 60 gallons at a time, it takes a long time with my slower water change. So I've kind of changed that around a little bit. It's kind of manual. I'm not really carrying buckets too far around, but it does involve dumping water into buckets from my reef and then having another pump the water from the bucket to my drain. So maybe I'll automate that whole process so there is no more buckets, but I don't know. I really don't know what to do with it right now. But like I said, I'm back to doing larger water changes, and I think it really helps my system. Another thing that I've added are 2 uninterruptible power supplies to my Apex. So now if the power goes out in the house, and there's been a lot of storms here lately, and I was kind of concerned that if I'm not here, I can't get the generator out, or if the generator has a problem, my tank could possibly die on me while I'm not here. So the uninterruptible power supplies will run the tank in what I would consider a low power mode for hours and hours. Basically, I'm running my vortex at, you know, half the percentage, and I have 2 battery backup units, 900 watts each, so that works out pretty good. The Apex can, once it detects that power has been lost in the house, it can slow down those pumps, and I got a video coming out about that shortly too, so kind of keep an eye on that. The last thing that I've added is a Aqua UV sterilizer. I've had UV sterilizers on my system before. I really didn't see any real effect, but I got a good deal on it, so I went ahead and jumped on it. I'm using my old Vectra to feed it, so you know, I didn't have to really worry about feeding the UV. One thing that I hope this helps out with is the cyanobacteria I have swimming around my tank right now, and any other type of, you know, microscopic animals that are undesirable. It's just in the sump, so it's just really cycling the sump water. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm not one of those that thinks UV is the end-all cure-all. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it makes my water a little bit more clear than what it currently is. And like I said, we'll see. So that's it for my reef update for August 2018. Like, comment, subscribe. I am really interested in a blue tabling acro. I already have like pearlberry, which is kind of a bluish color, but I'm looking for something similar to that. So if you know of a blue tabling acro, let me know the name of it, where I can get it from. I like to grow coral, so it doesn't matter if it's a colony or a frag. I grow them either way. So like always, YouTube, take care. Happy reefing.